How do I make money? That's the question people all over the world keep asking. Imagine this. You wake up, and there are already thousands of dollars flowing into your account. Passively, effortlessly. So why do others make huge money on YouTube? And you don't? My name is Mr. Irix. I'm the one who will help you finally stop going to a job you hate. Today, I'll show you how to build a YouTube channel from scratch and monetize it using free AI tools. But be careful. If you don't act now, you'll miss your chance. The first and most important step is choosing a niche for your channel. YouTube does not promote random content. The algorithm favors channels that talk about one clear subject over and over again. That is how it understands who your videos are for and when to start pushing them to the right audience. For this example, I will use the niche of AI-powered documentary videos. But there is a problem. Most of these channels are indistinguishable from one another. The same topics, the same visuals, the same pacing. The audience is tired of copies. Real growth doesn't go to those who create just another AI channel, but to those who build atmosphere and turn facts into a story you can't look away from. Why does this work? Because people don't just want information, they crave mystery, context, and a sense of scale. Now, let's get practical. To find a topic, I open ChatGPT and use a simple prompt. ChatGPT generates a list, but this is where most beginners make a critical mistake. They immediately start creating the video. I don't. Instead, I open YouTube analytics tools like vidIQ. This is how you choose topics the algorithm actually wants to promote. Now, the script. I go back to ChatGPT and ask it to focus on atmosphere, tension, and cinematic pacing. Save the script. This is the foundation of your channel. The next layer of the system is visuals. The main reason most YouTube channels shut down in their first months is not a lack of ideas, but the cost and complexity of production. But today, that is no longer the case. We work inside the Google Labs ecosystem, the environment where Google tests its most powerful neural models before mass release. Inside it, you have everything you need for scene production, generation, refinement, assembly, video FX, and flow. If you have a Google One subscription or activate a free trial on a new account, you gain access to a pool of 1,000 AI credits. In practice, that's enough to create around 50 high-quality video scenes. Gemini handles the operational layer. To quickly refine scripts or generate short transition shots, use the Veo 3 Fast model inside Gemini. This is exactly where most creators lose time, on small scenes and minor adjustments. The tools give you form, but without the right voice, that form remains silent because voice is the bridge between information and trust. We don't use 11 Labs, not because it's bad, but because it's paid and offers no advantages that truly matter at the start. Instead, we use Minimax. Minimax is an AI voice generation tool designed to produce realistic voices that sound calm, confident, and fit the documentary format. It's built on the same speech synthesis principles and deep neural models used by market leaders. Its main advantage is accessibility. Each profile receives 10,000 free characters. When the free limit is reached, experienced users understand how to continue working. The process is simple. You sign in with a Google account. You choose a voice. Deep, calm, confident. We don't need emotion. We need weight in every word. And here's the key part. In Minimax, you're not just pasting text. You're programming intonation. Your goal is an even, almost cold delivery. You generate the voice, listen carefully to the rhythm. If something sounds off, you adjust the text and generate again. When the result is clean, you download the audio and move on. The tool is free. The technology is flagship level. Now, Your video has not only a body, but à caractère, but details alone don't generate profit. For the system to come alive, everything must be assembled into a single working mechanism. And here's the important part. You don't need to know how to edit. You don't need complex software. And you definitely don't need professional techniques. We use CapCut. Why? Because it's free, fast, and it does 90% of the work for you. You open CapCut and create a new project. The process starts with the voice. The voice sets the rhythm. Under it, you simply place the scenes. A sentence ends. The shot changes. No magic. No complex rules. If a scene feels too long, shorten it. If a shot doesn't hold attention, replace it with the next one. Use sound effects for emphasis on transitions and CapCut's built-in presets to add depth to the visuals. Editing is attention engineering, where sound and pacing matter more than the cuts themselves. Always assemble in this order: voice, video, music. Music is an atmospheric layer. It holds rhythm and prevents distraction. All the necessary libraries and packs are available openly or inside the app itself. In this process, now you have form, but you can still lose months because you approach the system from the wrong point, not with the right logic, not from the right level. YouTube doesn't punish mistakes in tools. It punishes the absence of an algorithm. You can see the details, yet still not control the variables that turn videos into capital. The system doesn't run on emotion. It runs on the correct architecture of actions. The Orium protocol, a PDF protocol that fixes the exact architecture of how to build YouTube channels with AI and turn them into a stable income stream. Its price is $10, not because it's worth little, but because I'm not building a product, I'm building a system. Those who enter now will permanently lock in a $10 per month price in my future closed community. $10 is not a purchase. It's a key to the architecture, to the system, to your future. Now you have everything: the script, the visuals, the voice. But the algorithm doesn't know its value yet. It makes its decision before the video even starts. The first thing the viewer sees is not content. It's a visual trigger. A thumbnail is not design. It's a promise. There must be one dominant object, a symbol or an image that is impossible to ignore. No clutter, minimal text. The meaning must be understood instantly, on a reflex level, not by reading. For generation, use Nana Banana directly inside Gemini, in the architecture of your success. But one successful touch point means nothing if there is no continuation. Publishing is not the finish line. It's the launch of a cycle. YouTube doesn't judge content by a single video. It looks at rhythm. Your goal is not frequency. Your goal is stability. Shorts build flow. Long videos build capital. At this point, the channel stops being a project. It becomes a mechanism. Mistakes decrease. Production speeds up, and the algorithm starts working for you. Monetization requires numbers: 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. An average revenue of $1,000 to $3,000 per million views is not a reward. It's a side effect of scale. Now you know the formula, not theory. A working architecture. This is a system that keeps working even when you step out of the frame, even while you sleep. But there is one thing no algorithm can do. It cannot press start for you. Knowledge doesn't create a channel. It doesn't generate views. It doesn't change your trajectory. Only action does. You can close this video and stay exactly where you are, or you can launch the mechanism today and let the architecture do its job. You'll notice the moment when growth stops being random, when the algorithm responds, when the system begins to rotate. That's the entry point. From here on, you either work by the protocol or you spend months guessing. The choice has already been made. You watched until the end. See you in the system.